I was asked to be one of 3 judges for a Battle of the Bands contest. The grand prize, a slot at Rock the Camp Festival. Having watched and also taken part in a bunch of similar contests, I found myself frustrated with the judging more often than not, mostly because of the lack of transparency and questionable decisions that made it seem like the winners were decided before the contest even started. So you bet I was more than happy to do this when the organizers asked me to. I wanted to give all the bands a fair chance, be as objective as possible, and have a private conversation with every band that wanted to know what they did right and where they went wrong after the show. The whole being objective part turned out to be more difficult than I anticipated because most of the participants were my friends and peers. I had to completely ignore the fact that I've worked with many of them in the studio over the years, and I know the effort they put in behind the scenes. I also had to put aside any sort of personal musical preferences. I had to judge based solely on how they performed at this show. In order to do that, we had a sheet with 6 different categories to rate for each band. Those were stage presence, where I would rate the band's overall energy, how well they meshed with each other and how they looked. Musical composition, where I would rate the structure of the music, whether there were dull moments or not, or parts of the songs were too long, too short, or right on the money. This one was especially hard to judge given the differences in styles between the bands. Here I mostly relied on my gut instinct and the reactions of the audience. Communication with the audience. This one was fairly easy to rate. How engaging was each band between and during their songs? The more they hyped the audience and got them moving, the better. Bonus points if the band managed to get the people to sing their lyrics. Interpretation. Another fairly easy one to rate. Was every member on time? Were they tuned properly? How many times did they mess up and how noticeable was it? Pretty easy to judge for a producer. Sound. All the bands had to play on the same backline and work with the same sound engineer. They only had a few minutes to make it work before each performance, so here I rated how much they could get out of a short line check. Observations. This was an extra category to note everything that didn't fit in the previous 5. I reveal the winners, I want to say that all of the bands were well prepared and put on really cool shows, and I will link them in the description, so make sure to check them out and show them some love. At the end of the day, the grades were really close between the 6 bands, and we had a hard time picking the winner, but I think we managed to do a fair judgment between the 3 of us, and I wanna congratulate
the Joke of Flanders.
Dacă ne dați o chitară, împrumut, putem să mai dăm niște piese. Basul meu e în mașina care nu-i blocată.
N-avem nici tobe, n-avem nimic.
Și ceva tobe, dacă puteți.
Vă dăm o rangă!
O rangă e bine, m-am uitat cât costă un ceam de rezervă.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And until next time, rock and roll.
Ok, deci cunoștință și în dreapta jos scrie funcția. Punctul, da? Apoi scrie actor. Asta se actor. Dar cu ce timp? Și în ziua de astăzi stau și mă gândesc. Actor, dar cu ce timp? Ce rămâne după tine?